It's that time of the year again, huh? Camp Buddy's off season. It's not really my favorite part of the year, but it has to happen eventually. It's always so lonely to see the camp so quiet and empty. There's no campers around like there used to be, and that means no activities either. But this time is different than the previous years. Now that the camp has become successful and popular, the next term will be busier than ever. I guess that's something I can look forward to. I'm happy that Camp Buddy is back at its peak.
Hey!
What?
I can't believe you were ignoring everything I was saying, Yoshi.
Sorry, I just had something on my mind.
Jeez, you still talk to yourself this much? I thought you were over that habit. Some things never really change, huh? You're always so sentimental. Just like a retired person.
Hey, I'm not that old, and we're only a year apart.
Hearing you say that makes you sound like my dad.
Sir Goro's not that old either.
Anyway, since you weren't listening to me, I was asking when you'll be done cleaning up here. I need some firewood for the office since the air is getting a little chilly now.
Oh, I just finished here, so I can chop some right away. Let me go find Aiden and we'll get it done for you faster.
I doubt he'll be able to help anytime soon. I just saw Aiden busy with some other chores, so I didn't bother asking him. If you want, I can help you instead. I know how to swing an axe around too, after all.
It's all right, Yuri, I can manage. Besides, don't you have work to do with Sir Goro as well?
Don't remind me. I don't know how Dad can stand to keep working in his office like that all day long. It drives me crazy. Honestly, coming out here to check on you was just an excuse to stretch my legs and get some fresh air.
I guess it can't be helped, Yuri. There's been a ton of legal paperwork for Sir Goro to work on ever since the last term ended. There's so much stuff to do just to keep the place running with only the few of us and almost all the scouts gone.
Is that what you were daydreaming about before?
I was just thinking about how much Camp Buddy has changed over the years.
It's been a roller coaster ride, huh?
Yeah, I really got the chance to connect with the campers as well. It's probably the greatest term I've ever had. It does make me wonder how many of them will come back next year.
Aw, you really do miss them a lot, don't you? I'm sure a lot of them will come back. And if not, that's okay too.
Yeah, but I have to be honest. It'll be really sad if I never see some of those campers again.
Hey, lighten up a bit, will you? I expected you to be less of a worrywart now that everything is going well. The next term is still months away, and a lot can happen in their personal lives. You did your job last summer, and whether they come back or not is up to them. But one thing is certain. We all had some of our greatest memories here at Camp Buddy last term. And that's something that will forever stay in our hearts.
Now who's the sentimental one? Ow!
All I'm saying is you can cherish the past, but it's best to focus on what's ahead.
You're right, Yuri.
Anyways, those logs aren't gonna split themselves, Yoshi. I better see a fresh pile of wood chopped by sundown. I'll be around the shed if you need me.
Hey, I thought you were helping your dad.
Oh, he'll be fine without me for a while.
Oh, Aiden.
Hey there, Yoshi. I was just chopping some wood over here. You need anything?
I was about to gather some myself to bring to the office.
Here, come and get some. I made plenty. I figured we would be using a lot more now that the weather's getting colder. And I knew Yuri was gonna ask you to do it, so I thought I'd take it off your list.
Aiden, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, come on, it's fine. I always like to smack some wood and work my muscles up.
Well, I was going to ask for your help anyway, but Yuri told me you were busy with other chores.
I was, but I already prepped everything and left our dinner cooking in the oven. And I used up all the firewood in the kitchen, so I needed to make some more anyways.
Looks like you've got everything covered, huh?
Yep, you know you can always count on me.
You should give yourself a break sometimes though, Aiden. I mean, you really haven't stopped doing chores even after the summer term ended.
Don't worry. There's not that much stuff to do now that it's off season. I only have to feed, what, like 6 people? Other than that, it's just the usual stuff around the camp too. Nothing I can't handle.
I guess I shouldn't have expected any different. You've been taking care of everyone here for as long as I can remember after all.
It's my pleasure, Yoshi. Always at your service.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, Sir Goro.
No, not at all, Yoshinori.
Let me put these by the fireplace and I'll head out.
Ah, thank you, Yoshinori. Take your time, though. It's really all right. I assume Yuri fetched you?
Yes, sir. She also mentioned having work to do in the shed.
She's trying to avoid all the admin tasks again, I see.
Is there anything I can help with, sir?
It's fine, Yoshinori. I can handle it. Actually, I was hoping to help you 3 with chores around the camp, instead of all this legal work.
You have been working non-stop on paperwork since the last term ended. I was hoping to be able to assist you with it some.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we have everything arranged properly with Mr. Claremont. It's the least I could do, considering his company is sponsoring our camp. You're already doing a great deal just by managing the camp anyway. It makes me relieved to know that you'll be the one to take my place here when the time comes.
That's an honor to hear from you, sir.
But I also want to make up for all the previous years when I didn't manage Camp Buddy properly as its president. I'm trying my best to show you all that I can work just as hard, and that this is much more than a job to me.
I understand, sir.
Come on, Yoshinori. You don't have to be so stiff and formal around me. Although, I can understand why you and everyone else were intimidated by me, given how strict and uptight I've been over the last couple of years. That's why I'm so grateful that we got to spend so much time together, and catch up with one another last summer. You and the scouts from the previous term were the reason I got my passion back, and remembered what we all dreamed for this place to be.